YouTube viewers, it's Cynthia Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. So, before I begin, I'm sorry about the noise in the background, it's just my roommate watching TV in our room, so basically this is the only time I can do this podcast today. So anyway, just to let you know, that's just my roommate watching TV in our room. So in case you wonder what's that noise in the background, he has the surround sound in the TV. He has the surround sound on the TV in the living room. So anyway, let's get into the latest episode of Lupinranger vs. Patranger, episode 41. So basically, this episode started off with the Patrangers having lunch at the Lupinranger's Beachville restaurant. So basically, the Patrangers was having small talk with the Lupinrangers about the lunch specials and whatnot, blah blah blah. So basically, nothing was going on there. So meanwhile, back at the Gangway's Dimension hideout, Decker was called, the boss of the Gangway's gang, Dogman was talking to Destro. So basically, Dogman was he was asking Destro, I was really you don't see like your old self. So basically, it's when it comes to, you will probably raise hell, or you should be raising hell against the Patrangers and the Lupinrangers, and especially Ranger X. So basically, Dogway was I always fought you. So basically, the boss of the Gangway gang always fought that you might be the next leader of the. I always thought of you more than just my right hand. I always thought of you as my successor. But, ever since I started this whole challenge, and the way you've been with these Lupinrangers and Patrangers and Ranger X, it's starting to get in question. So basically, Deathstroke took the boss's words and lit a fire on his ass to once and for all destroy the Patrangers, the Lupinrangers, and Ranger X. So anyway, meanwhile, back in the human world, we see Patranger coming out of the global police headquarters and started listing Blue, helping a person who was lost with directions. So basically, Mr. Blue was coming for, looked like he had a bag of groceries. So basically, he was heading back. He was heading back to the beach restaurant, but until Patranger spotted him. So basically, Patranger was asking, so you was talking about that, so you were talking about that woman who was lost. So basically, let the movie say you're correct. So basically, Listen Blue was not happy with Patranger, because he's still not happy with the Patrangers running back down. So basically, Mr. Blue was still pissed off about the Patrangers running background check on him and his friends. So basically, he was he made that known to Patranger, I'm still mad because you guys want a background check on me and my friends. So basically, Patranger was we're sorry about that. We had to make sure. So anyway, out of nowhere, Destro showed up and started to attack Patranger. Seems like Destro doesn't know what looking red looks like. It looks like by his mask on. So basically, Destro didn't know that Destro didn't. So basically, when Destro appeared, he didn't know that Little Blue was with Patranger, because only time that Destro and the other the main Gangway members, seen the Lupinrangers is always in their thief outfits, it's always either in Ranger mode or in their thief outfits with their masks on. So basically, Destro did not recognize lifting blue while it's masked, while it's masked. So anyway, so basically Dexter started to attack Pac the Pink. So basically, lifting blue ducked around the corner and and used his cell phone to call the rest of the lifting rangers. And meanwhile, but a few minutes in the global police headquarters, Jim Carter's alarm went off and warned Commissioner Hilltop and Ranger X, who was in the office about attack outside. So basically, Ranger X went to go Pack the Paint, while Jim Carter and Commissioner Hilltop went tried to contact the rest of the Patranger. So basically, watching for the sidelines, Little Boo was watching the fight between Patrick Pig and Dexter for the sidelines until Ranger X showed up. So basically, Little Boo was still waiting to the others, to show up before he do anything. But during the fight, Dexter attack force had to paint the demorph, and therefore Dexter used his powers to open a portal to the Gateway dimension that not only sucked up not only sucked up Patrick Pink, also sucked up lifted blue as well. So basically, Ranger X tried his best to fight Destro, but he was too powerful. So basically, his attack sent Ranger X flying into the water. So basically, Destro fought his attack to free. So basically, Dexter for his attack, destroy Ranger, fought that, his attack destroyed Ranger X. But honestly, and realized it just, it sent Ranger X flying into the water. So anyway, Dexter went to go hunt down the rest of the Pack Rangers and the rest of the Lifted Rangers. So meanwhile, in the game dimension, Patrick Pig and Patrick Pig and Lucy Ray were stuck in the game was stuck in the Gateway dimension. So basically, they decided to hide out in the cave until they figured a way out of the Gateway dimension. So basically, because of the attack from Destro, because of the attack of Destro, Patrick Pig's arm and leg was hurt, not badly, but so she had wounds on her arm and leg from Destro's attack. So basically, she was mending her wounds in the cave, along with the help from Lifting Blue. Anyway, meanwhile, both the rest of the Pathways and both the rest of the Lifting Rangers showed up on the scene where the fight between Destro and Patrick Pig and Ranger X was at. So basically, unknown to them, the rest of the Pathways did not start it. The Lifting Rangers, who was also on the scene. So basically, that's when Lifted Red started Lifted Blue's phone. It's like, something, and he figured something must have bad happened to Lifted Blue. And that's when they started Ranger X. It looked like he just came out of the water. And explained that, Destro opened up a portal somewhere and explain to the rest of the Lifting Rangers that Destro opened the portal to the Gateway dimension and not only sucked up Lifting Blue, also Patrick Pig. So basically, that means Lifting Blue cannot morph in front of Patrick Pig while they're stuck in the Gateway dimension. So anyway, meanwhile, Patrick Red and Patrick Green were still looking to Patrick Pink and Ranger X until they bumped into Destro. So basically, just like the others, just like Patrick Patrick Pink and lifted blue. Destro opened the portal and lifted. I mean, Patrick Red and Patrick Green got sucked into the portal to the Game Reach dimension. So basically, while in the Game Reach dimension, Patrick Green and Patrick Red bumped into Zarmito, and Zarmito was like, "What the hell are you guys doing there?" So anyway, while that was going on, So basically, Lipton Blue and Patrick Pink was fighting for their lives from some Gangwitch foot soldiers inside the cave that was hiding out in the Gangwitch dimension. So anyway, so basically during the fight, Patrick Pink's Special Changer Morpher got knocked out of her hand, and with some quick guns slinging Mark can say, Patrick Blue managed to take out some of the Patrick Blue managed to take out some of the Gangwitch foot soldiers with the use of Patrick Pink's Special Changer gun. So basically, she was like, he's a very first shot for owning a cook. So anyway, while that was going on in the Gangwitch dimension, while that was going on, while that was going on in the Gangwitch dimension, Listen Red and Listen Yellow and Ranger X was trying to force Destro to open the portal to bring back, Listen Yellow, bring back Listen Blue and Listen Pink, but Destro was like, nice try. So basically, Destro was beating the crap out of Listen Red and Listen Yellow and Ranger X. So basically, even with the power of the Victory Striker Battleizer, Ranger X, so even with the power of the Battleizer of the Victory Striker, even with the power of the Ranger, even with the power of the Battleizer that the Red used to try to dig his move, he was even too powerful. His tactics is too, even though the Battleizer gave Listen Red, for a foresight, he was too powerful. His tactics were too powerful. Boy, Listen Red to dodge. So anyway, so basically, Listen Yellow and Ranger X watching horror. Destro about to finish off, who was about to watching. So basically, Listen Yellow and Ranger X watching horror when Destro was about to finish off Listen Red, and that's when Listen Red would tell him that, I see something coming that will stop you right now. So out of nowhere, we see the Patrangers and Listen Blue came through a portal, and the Patrangers blast Destro and stopping him to finish off Listen Red. So basically, Destro was like wondering how did you guys get out. So basically, the Patranger said it doesn't matter right now. So basically, Listen Blue went away to, after being told by Patrick Pink to go to a safe place and whatnot. So basically, he went to a safe place to morph up into his Listen Ranger force. So basically, the Patranger joined in, morphed up into the Ranger force, and started to battle Destro alongside the Patrangers and Ranger X. So basically, and that's when Listen Blue showed up in his Ranger form and started to help with the battle. So anyway, basically, Listen Blue and Listen Yellow used their dark powers to access the two golden stakes on Destro's shoulders. But it turns out when Listen Yellow and Listen Blue opened Destro's body stakes on his shoulders, they were just empty. So basically, Destro doesn't have any Listen items in his body safe. So this whole time, he was not using any type of Listen powers. So basically, he was using his own Listen powers this whole time. So anyway, So basically, working as a team, the Patrangers use the power of the good strikers to bomb past the Union, and Redirect use the power of the Fire Striker Battle power to try to destroy Deso. But even with the power of the Fire Striker Battle and the power Path of Union, it did not destroy Deso. He's still standing after those powerful attacks. So basically, so that's when Dexter uses power to summon his giant golem monsters, two giant golem monsters to attack the city while he escaped. So basically, Patrick passed out in demorph after the battle with Deathstroke. So basically, the Lifted Rangers, basically saying they will handle it from here. So basically, they summoned the Good Striker and formed the Victory Striker Megazord, and Ranger X summoned his Emperor X Megazord along with the Magnum Megazord to take down Destro's giant-sized golem monsters and save the city. So basically the day was saved. So basically, Lifted Blue was telling the other. Lifted Blue was telling the rest of the Lifted Ranger and Ranger X how him and the rest of the Passive Rangers got out. Turns out that it was Amigo who was the one who opened the portal back to the human world that the Patranger Rangers and Lifted Blue came for. So basically, after Lifted Blue told the rest of the Lifted Rangers, also at the same time, the Patranger Rangers told Commissioner Hilltop about how they got back to the human world with the help of Zamigo. So anyway, meanwhile, back at the Gangway Dimension, Dexter was pissed off that he was so close to defeating the Path Rangers, the Lifted Rangers, and Ranger X, and that's when Goss once again also Dexter her help to take down the Path Rangers, and the episode ended with Destro, staring at Goss once again, offering her help to take down the Path Rangers, the Lifted Rangers, and Ranger X. So this is how the episode ended. So anyway, this episode was pretty good. So anyway, like always, it's Cynthia Michael from Screw Reviews, signing off. 1.